WROI News, streaming live at WROIFM.com. This is WROI News.
.1 WROI, it's time to take a look at that local news. Your news today is brought to you by Wendy's Restaurant, 2340 South Main, Rochester. Wendy's is way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. And by your Fulton County REMC, your Touch-Tone Energy Cooperative. Currently sitting at 47 degrees here in downtown Rochester. We'll take a look at that full weather forecast a little bit later on in your news. Rochester Schools Superintendent Jana Vance was our guest on the WROI School Board Report. With events in the news this week drawing attention to school security, we asked Mrs. Vance about Rochester's security procedures, and she told us about the new ALICE training they've been taking.
You know, in the past, we have always been taught and trained that you lock the doors, you hide in a corner, and you hope and pray for the best. And what the ALICE training is really doing is helping enable faculty and staff to make those decisions personally. If you're in an area of a building where there is not an intruder, the last thing we want you to do is to remain in that dangerous situation. If you can flee the building, then let's get you out into a safe point.
She then told us what the training entails for those who can't get out.
If you're in that area, God forbid, where there is an intruder, you know, we want to empower them if they feel compelled to and are able to fight back. And I don't want to go into all of the details as to what that looks like, but, you know, there's a lot of, unfortunately, at this point, some data and research around that. We're better able to come back at those intruders in a way that hopefully will save lives if and when that happens.
Again, that was Rochester Schools Superintendent Jana Vance. On a similar subject in statewide news, a bill eliminating some background checks for gun buyers may be on hold. Senate President Pro Tem David Long says he has concerns about the bill.
I'm not happy with it. I'll be honest with you. I think the status quo is more than satisfactory in the way we do permits and background checks right now. I'm one voice on this. We'll have to see what the consensus is. But personally, I don't think we should weaken the insight into who is buying the guns.
House Speaker Brian Bosma says he's double-checking to confirm the bill wouldn't weaken background checks.
We have to see how accurately our system is updated. I've been told it's very accurate, and so long as dealers don't rely on just looking at a permit but actually getting on the system, that those who should lose their legal capacity to own a gun, they may rely upon that information.
Meanwhile, Governor Holcomb says he'll have a basic standard for reviewing the gun permit bill if it reaches him.
My concerns are to make sure our kids are safe. That's the bottom line. And parents and the students have peace of mind that they're going to be in a safe place all day long. That's where I begin, and willing to sit down with anyone that wants to help me ensure that happens. We're doing all that we can to make sure that our teachers and our schools have the trained personnel on site, be it through multiple state agencies, training, grant dollars, and that's what we're making sure statewide that that's in place.
An earlier version of the bill passed the Senate unanimously, but in light of the recent events in Florida, it's now being reconsidered. We'll be back with a look at your full weather forecast after this.
And now for something deliciously different from Wendy's. Wendy's Double Stack is still an option in the 4 for $4. With a quarter pound of fresh beef, 4 nuggets, fries, and a drink. That's a deal so good it should not exist. Like how owls shouldn't be able to turn their heads all the way around.
Whew, wouldn't like that deal.
The 4 for $4 with your choice of a double stack, junior bacon cheeseburger, or crispy chicken BLT. A deal so great, it's impossibly good, but not for long.
At participating Wendy's for a limited time. Meal includes 4-piece chicken nuggets, small fries, and a drink. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada. Not valid in Alaska and Hawaii.
Your Fulton County REMC is proud to offer the new Faster Exceed satellite internet service. They can now connect customers to their fastest satellite internet service ever, with broadband speeds up to 12 megabytes per second. For homeowners with fewer options for internet service or who live in rural areas, there's no better option than Exceed Broadband. Share photos remarkably fast. Enjoy better video chat with less jitter. Send and receive files quickly. Exceptionally fast web browsing and email. Listen to streaming music. If you're ready for a faster faster internet connection, you're ready for Exceed Broadband. Call 574-223-3156 today to learn more about the amazingly fast Exceed Broadband service offered by your local Fulton County REMC, your touchstone energy provider. And now take $50 off all new Exceed internet installs with your Fulton County REMC. Call them today.
Again, we are at 47 degrees under cloudy skies here in downtown Rochester. Winnemac is at 46. Wabash is at 48. We see mostly cloudy to cloudy skies the rest of the afternoon. Tonight, we have a chance of rain after 1 a.m. and a low around 37. Tomorrow, rain, a high near 45. Tomorrow night, rain with a low around 38. On Sunday, we see sunny skies. We have a high near 47 and a low around 30. On Monday, it'll be sunny. We have a high near 49 and a low around 34. And on Tuesday, sunny skies again and a high near 56 and a low around 42. Again, 48 degrees in Wabash, 46 in Winnemac, 47 here in downtown Rochester. And this has been a look at the forecast for Rochester and all of north central Indiana. The news today was brought to you by Wendy's. Wendy's hamburgers are made fresh, never frozen, now open late. And by your Fulton County REMC, home of the Exceed Broadband Connection. Fulton County REMC, your touchtone energy provider. For WROI News, I'm Paul Zartman.
Do you have the WROI News Tip of the Week? When you see or hear news happening, call 223-6059. If you have the top tip of the week, we'll pay you $10. That's 574-223-6059. 223-6059.